Use the code CHICKEN in the shop.
Hey guys, the Chickens here. We are back today with another Boom Beach video. In today's video, guys, check it out. We have the new chair, and I didn't make a big deal of it in the last video because it was the sneak peek one. But today we're back to your regularly scheduled programming. And yeah, I want to give a big shout out to eWin Racing. I actually have a discount code for you guys, 20% off if you guys want to get one of these gaming chair things. Super comfortable. It's amazing. I think I have to do a whole video on it. I'm not sure. I got to double check. But they gave me a pretty good price on it. I still paid for like about half of it, so it wasn't totally free. I'm not, big time just yet, but still pretty cool. And for the chair streams, man, you guys are going to be excited. So, what are we talking about today? Season 47, guys. Season 47, starting in just 3 or 4 days from now. And we have the title, although it's not in the game, strangely enough. The title is Ship to Ship Showdown. What could that mean? I don't know. Probably nothing. But we're going to talk about it today anyways. So if you guys haven't already, make sure you subscribe to the channel. I do appreciate if you throw in that code chicken in the shop. If you're going to grab that that statue, it does expire every 7 days. So even though the money goes to, when you buy the statue, it goes to the Sea Turtle Convention Foundation. I think it still helps to throw in a creator code just for, I don't really know the specifics on it, but even if it's not for the statue, just in general, I appreciate it if you throw in that code. So, yeah. So we got our brand new turtle statue. I think I'm actually going to live stream this crab, guys. So stay tuned for, when does it launch? So tomorrow, so Friday. Stay tuned for Friday. We are going to have a little turtle stream as we prepare and get ready for season 47. Building damage 20%. That's going to the scrapyard. What do we want to create here? I'm running out of crystals. I got to start making some of these guardians. And I don't want to use Zukas. Let's use crab meta. Let's use something that we can use on the mega turtle. And you guys let me know in the comments what you've been leaning towards in some of your crab metas. I think Scorcher Bombardier is probably going to be pretty good. Scorcher Laser Ranger, maybe. We could mess around with that. But I think the Scorcher Doodlers, they're just so safe. They're so easy. Especially now that we get 6 Scorchers per boat. That's pretty wild. So yeah, Ship to Ship Showdown. That is what we're talking about today. I don't know. My honest opinion is this doesn't necessarily mean anything for this season. It could hint at a few things that we'll talk about, but for the most part, I think it's going to be just a regular Warship season. Hopefully, they've heard us and they're not going to do the really bad fizzle meta in 3 and 4 years again. But we'll see what happens. But yeah, so that was pretty cool yesterday. Boom Beach put out a video. If you guys didn't see it, it actually had Cosmic Duo in it, and they were somewhere in the States, I believe, down south. And they were at the turtle conservation thing. So big shout out to those guys. That was really cool to see and totally well deserved from them. I mean, they put in the time. Absolutely. So hopefully it means they come back. I know they posted a video the other day, which was great to see. But we'll see what happens. We got a mosquito flying. Get out of here. But yeah, so we had the turtle stuff. We got the droid turtle. Now, I don't really know why they called it the droid turtle. I guess because it kind of goes with the whole robot, military theme of Boom Beach. But, yeah, it's essentially a mega turtle. I mean, it's a different take on the mega crab, kind of, right? So having a different name is definitely cool. And hopefully that means something, going forward for the future that we're going to be able to have more like little things like this. Because, I mean, it doesn't take much to keep those of us that are left here happy at this point, right? Throw us a bone every now and then. Put a new name on the turtle, slap a coat of paint on it, and, that's going to keep us entertained for the weekend, right? I don't know. It's just nice to see little changes, so that's always cool. And if it goes to support a good cause, especially helping turtles, I'm all for that. I love turtles, just as long as they're not crazy. So, yeah. So let's, I don't know, Ship to Ship Showdown. That's what we got to focus on, right? I keep talking about turtles. Like I said, I don't think it necessarily means anything. I mean, what we could kind of go off with and say is Ship to Ship Showdown means it's going to be my first thought was if they really planned out the season name to match the tech tree, ship to ship showdown could mean something like everyone's going to have equal tech and, kind of going back to last season. Remember when we all got those free keys and, a lot of people made the top 500 that didn't typically make it, which is great. This season, I think we're going to have even more people in that kind of logjam area of 23, 21, 22, 23, 24, in that kind of area with equal tech. So I think it really is going to be a ship-to-ship showdown. This season coming up, I want to say this too. This season coming up, I think with it being somewhat equal tech, I think there's a lot to prove. Because I was reading some of your guys' comments. Some of you guys call it the chicken out, which is okay. I'm not above that. And you're saying, maybe you've gotten a little bit used to always being in the top 500 and, having that little, not major tech advantage, but a little bit of a tech advantage at the beginning of the season. Now, I've talked about that in the Tech Gap conspiracy videos. If you guys are interested in hearing about, starting tech and, the top guys getting it and that kind of stuff. It's actually not true. It is an advantage, but it's not what everybody thinks it is. If you're interested in that, then check out that video. But a few guys were calling out the chicken. So I'm ready to go this season, man. I'm going to come out guns blazing, and I'm going to give it my all. And I might even go for top 50 and play to the absolute end of the tech tree. We'll see what happens. Last season I couldn't do that for a few different reasons, mainly because I was just done with that season, and also I had a very busy weekend, so I didn't want to risk going back in and not have the appropriate time to be able to push in case we fell, blah, blah, blah. But yeah, so I'm looking forward to the season just as a challenge of, having not the greatest start I've ever had, and then hopefully seeing what we can do with that and put together. And, if the top 50 is there, then that will be great to achieve that. But we'll play 1 year at a time. I mean, we got to lock down the top 500 first, right? We missed that last season, so yeah. But I think it's going to be fun. I think it's going to be an interesting grind. This mosquito, there we go. I got him. Stupid thing. Look at that. I was right. You can't really see anything there. Put you away. But yeah, so you guys let me know in the comments. Do you think Ship to Ship Showdown means anything? Am I missing something here? I think it's just a dud name, and it's going to be, well, who knows? Sometimes they do that. They throw out names. The seasons don't have names, and they're crazy. I don't know. I obviously I prefer having a cool title that we can kind of speculate on and it's fun, but at the same time, it might be kind of interesting just to go in blind. Like, remember that one season where we went in totally blind because we had no sneak peeks. We didn't know what the tech tree was going to look like beforehand because they screwed up on the dev build or something like that. So nobody knew what the season was going to have in store for us, and everyone just went in completely, totally blind. That was kind of cool in a way. I mean, it was annoying from like a content perspective, but it was definitely kind of interesting in a way of going in and not really knowing what to expect. Obviously, this season we're going to have sneak peeks. If nothing goes disastrously wrong, I wouldn't think that it would. So, yeah, I mean, we're going to be able to plan our stuff, but going in, to this weekend, we have no idea what that tech tree is going to look like. We have nothing really to speculate on. I believe we do know it's a 3-week season, and we know the name is Ship to Ship Showdown, but that's pretty well it. I don't think in the This Month on Boom video we saw anything that, alluded to anything super interesting happening or anything like that. So we'll see. I'm excited. I'm looking forward to it. Let's get into our last stage of Dr. Terrence here. Good old Dr. Terrence. You guys remember him. Yeah, so we'll take down stage 7, get our guaranteed crystal. And where is he? We don't have a name on the droid turtle just yet, but that's going to be interesting. You know how you always get that notification on your phone, like Mega Crab has risen or Mega Turtle rises? I wonder if it's going to say droid turtle this time. I have a feeling it's not going to, because on the dev build it still actually said, it didn't even say Mega Turtle, it still said Mega Crab on the stage name. So I don't know if they went that in depth for it, but we'll see. I mean, we can actually just go ahead and flare right on this guy. That's one of the easiest tropical Dr. T's I think we've ever had in the history of the game. But either way, You guys let me know what you think down below in that comment section. And as always, guys, thank you so much for watching. Be on the lookout if you do want to get one of these chairs. Just message me in the comments, and I'll send you the link, because I'll probably forget to put it in the description. But I think I'll do a whole dedicated video just on this chair at some point. So, yeah. So be on the lookout for that. Don't forget to subscribe to the channel. We got big stuff coming up between the Droid Turtle, the Mega Crab, new Warship season coming up. Very exciting stuff. So, guys, always thanks so much for watching. That is going to wrap up the video today. Make sure to leave a like if you found it interesting, entertaining, or informative. Catch the next one, guys. Check it out.